Hey guys, this is Rahul here. I'm audible. So basically, what's the requirement here? We need to find the average of top deals by sales representative. Now I'm going to use this sample superstore data. Now here I don't have any sales representative, so we'll change a problem bit, but the concept remains the same. What is the largest deal that each sales representative has closed? And then considering these top deals by sales representative, what is the average by country? LOD expression allow us to look down to the sales representative level of details even though the data is displayed visually at the country level. In the view below, the average top deal size by sales representative is higher in countries colored blue and lower in countries colored orange. We can use this information to guide drill down analysis from country to sales representative. So basically, what is the top deal closed by the sales representative and the average of these deals by a country is what we need to find out. Select the country to see each sales representative's top deal versus country's average. So now if I go to the sample superstore dataset, first of all, what we'll do is we'll create a chart at the state level. I'm changing the business problem altogether. Now it is showing me the sales by state. Now I want to know which city is doing top. If you see the business problem, it says that what is the top deal closed by sales representative. I want to know what is the top deal closed by city. Same logic. And the average of these deals by country. Now I want the average of these deals by state because my granularity is at state level. Here the granularity is at country level. So what I'm looking for is I'm looking for first of all the average sales by, like, as of now it is showing average sales, nothing else. So if I hover over here, what will I get? I'm getting 131. Why I am getting 131? If we guys remember that the average which we are taking is at the row level. If I go ahead and check 131, earlier I was getting how much sales? The sum of sales is $920. The average of sales is $131. So if I want to take the average, or when I'm taking the average without passing anything like include, exclude, or fixed, then at what level the average will be? What do you think? Average will be at what level? If you are not passing any granularity, especially, highest granularity, absolutely. So it should be record level. So if I view the data and check, total number of records are 7. So if I divide 920 by 7, it should give me 131. So 920 divided by 7, I'll get 131. And that is what we are getting here also. Now, when I'm taking the average, it is taking at the highest level, but I'm not looking for that. My requirement is different. I want to know highest city sales, right? I have highest average city sales. If I check here, what is the top deal closed by the sales representative, and what is the average of these deals by country? Now, if I go ahead and see this particular file, what they are doing. Now, in this particular business problem, if I go ahead and check this particular chart, this chart is the main chart. If you see here, this is the main chart, and then they are creating this chart. So let's go and try to understand this chart. Now here they have created the visualization at the country level, and they are doing something largest sales deal by a representative. Now I want to find the largest sales deal by a representative, and then it is taking average. What function should be present in this? They are doing by representative. The granularity of this chart is at country level. That means somehow they have to put the representative as well in the chart, and then they have to find the maximum of it, and then it is taking average. So if we think logically, my chart is at country level. If I think logically here, my chart is at state level. Now I want to somehow include city and want to take the maximum sales and then find the average. That means I want to apply a function called include. I want to add city there, and then I want to take the maximum of the sales and then finally take the average. Let's see that what this guy did. If I edit it, you can see that include sales representative, max of sales. So I'm including sales representative and taking the max of sales. So let's do some R&D here. I'll go back and apply the same function here also. I'll create a calculated field. Now largest sales by city. I can say that I'm including city and taking max of sales. This is my calculation. I'll remove this part of a code and I'll just drag this here. I'm not taking any average as of now. I'll just see what values we are getting. Let's see North Dakota 705, South Dakota 584. Let's take both the states and try to understand what's happening. I'll go ahead and see this view data, full data. I have these records coming in. I am including city. Now how many city I have? Only one city I have. I don't have any other city here. So when I'm doing one city and max of sales, total sales value we have 2, 26, 7, 705, 132, 22 and 26. So when I'm including city and taking max of sales, it should give me 705. So if I go ahead and check, it is giving me 705. But then when I'm taking the average of this, then also it is giving me 705 because I'm including the city and then taking the average. I have only one city, so obviously I will expect 705 output as well, output only. Now, first of all, like what is the scenario is all about? If let's say I have department and I have sub department, let's say I have department 1111, I have sub department 10, 10, 20, 10, and I have some salary. Okay. Now what they are looking for I am what doing? I am doing nothing but my chart is at department level. I am including sub department and then fetching out the max. So when I'm including sub department and if I'm fetching the max, now as of now in this scenario, I have all the values as same city. I have only single city. So max will give me what? Max will give me 25,000. Then it will take the average of it. So basically, average will also be 25,000 because I have only one sub department. In this scenario, I have only one city. But what if we will have two cities? Let's go to South Dakota. In South Dakota, I see one, two, three cities. The value which I am getting is 584, and when I am taking the average, the value which I am getting is 195. Now let's try to understand what's happening here. So here 584 is what I am getting the output. So if I go, let me copy this data, and as of now I'm dealing with city and sales only, so rest of the columns I'm not interested in. So I'll go ahead and remove it. Now I am getting the number which is nothing but 584. So here I have one city 26, Rapid City 142, and what is the maximum here? 416. Will the sum of this three will be for 584? Maybe. Let's check that. 416 plus 142 plus 26. You can see that it is coming as 584. That means what it did is it is fetching out the maximum of each of the cities, because include city, take the maximum. So it is taking the maximum of each of the city. The maximum is this one, and this one. I have three cities. I am getting all the maximum of individual cities. And then when I will divide this 584 by 3, it should give me 195. And when I am doing the average out here, it is giving me 195. So same way, if I'll take this example, which I'm talking about, I'm having values here, let's say 20 as a sub department. The maximum I'm getting is 24,000 and 25,000. So when I will do the sum, I'll get this plus this. But when I'll do the average, I'll get this by 2. So this should be the answer. So here in this scenario, the answer which we are getting is, when I'll do the average, is 195. How it is happening? We already had a discussion. Now, what is the benefit of this calculations? If I think logically, I want to know, okay, I have department, I have sub department. I want to know the average of the max of the sub departments. For example, let's say in the sub department 20, sub department 10, let's say in 10, I'll further break the data in employee. Further break the data in employee. And then what I'll do is 10, let's say employees A, B, C, and D. Now I want to know, as per the business problem, that what is the average of the max of the sub department salary. Let's say this is one guy who belongs to sub department 20, and the salary we have is 24,000, which is the maximum. In sub department 10, the maximum salary which I have is 25,000. And my requirement is I want to fetch out the maximum salary of each department and then take the average, so that I'll get an idea that how or what is the average of the max values across the department, which is one of the important KPIs, right? For example, I have classes. Now I'll make it more easy example. In school, I have class 10th. And in class 10th, we have various division, right? Division A, B, B. Now what I'm looking for is I want to take the average of the marks. Let's say someone got 95 marks, someone got 67 marks, someone got 54 marks, someone got 35 marks. Now I want to take the average of the marks. I want to maybe tell a business or tell a principal that this is the average which I got across the section. Average of max value I got across the section. In that case, 95 is the maximum value for section A, and for section B, the 54 is the maximum value. So the total sum comes out to be 54 plus 95, and when I am dividing it by 2, average comes out to be 74.5. So what I will say to the principal, that 74.5% is the maximum marks, which is the average maximum marks which my students got. Obviously, this guy got 95 and this guy got 54, but the average comes out to be 74.5. So I can say that 74.5 is the maximum average marks which we have, is one of the KPIs. So the same thing happening here as well. I got the maximum of cities, what the value is. Now if I go back to this particular dashboard, now they have created one more chart. Now here we have sales representative. That means in our scenario, we have to create a chart at a city level. So we have city and we have sales. Let me sort. After that, what they are doing is they are finding the maximum sales. For Scene Miller, the maximum sales is 23,661. Let's check that. View data, full data. These are the transactions for Scene Miller. When I sort the data, the maximum is 23,661. So it is finding the maximum sales, and that is the maximum sales which we have. After that, there is one line coming in. This line looks like an average line, 3231. Average of what? Average of max values. This is one max value, 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 and so on. I'm taking the average of all. Okay. So basically in this scenario, if I'll take, this is the one max value for one city, this is one max value for one city, the average coming out to be 74.5. So this line is nothing but 74.5. So how to create this line? There is a concept of reference line we are aware of. Right click, some reference line they have coming up with. Max of sales average. So if I go ahead and create a chart for max and sort again, these are like cities. So this city will have the maximum sales, which is 22,000. Let's go to the full data. You can see that the city remains the same, Jacksonville. And if I go ahead and sort the data, 22,638 is coming in. That is what the value coming in here as well. After that, if I put a line max of sales average, entire table, you'll get this average line. Entire table means this entire. I want to find the average of all. I'm getting this line. I can put the value. I'll get the value 1064. So this line which we are getting is nothing but 1064. So when I do the sum of all the values, if I select all, the values which I am getting is 564764, and total number of marks are 531. So if I will divide 564764 divided by 531, the value comes out to be 1064. So these are the maximum values, and I am taking the average of the maximum value. Now if I go back to this problem here, they have created some calculations. One is conditional formatting something, this one, and average across the bar. What is this? Let's check that. Windows max average. This is my entire window. So if I will go ahead and select this entire window and take the maximum of the sales, it should give me 1064 in my scenario. So if I go ahead and create average of max something and write window max of sales, then we should get, let's see that the value we are getting is, obviously as of now this is my entire individual value. If I'll go ahead, remove this value and drag it here, so here you can see what we are writing. Window max, actually we have to take window average max of sales, and now you can see that what we are getting is 1064, right? And here also we are getting the same, the previous chart, undo 1064, the same thing we did here also. So when we go ahead and creating this average reference line, we are taking max of sales and taking the average entire table, which is nothing but the same formula, like same logic basically. Window max, window average, sorry, max of sales. Okay. Now I have to do some conditional formatting. The conditional formatting, what I'm looking for is, if you see the business problem here, when it is crossing this dot line, if you go down here, you see, once it is going below the average is 3231, 3227, 3231. So when it is going below the average, the color is changing. So here also I have to write a logic. When I'm going below, when I'm crossing, going down the average, then the color should change. So some logic I have to put. So if I will write something like, let's say max of sales is greater than window average of max of sales, something like this. Max of sales, obviously it will compare individual max of sales value, and then I'm comparing it with window average max of sales. Window average max of sales is what? 1064 in this scenario, in our scenario. So if my max of sales will be greater than 1064, then it will be true, else false, because the output which we are going to get from this field should be a Boolean data type. So I click OK. You see that we are getting TF, and when I'll put this in the color, you can see that the colors are changing. 1068, when I'm going and selecting 1050, then it is going below the average, the color has changed. So when I'm more than the average, the color coming as orange, and when I'm going down, crossing below the average, then it is coming as blue. Finally, I'll create a dashboard which will have this chart and this chart, and I can apply the action filter. When I click on any of the country, it should give me that city. When I'm taking here, it is helping me understand that which city is crossing the average, maximum average, and which are below. 195 was the average here, we already aware of. How it came, we also aware of. And which cities are crossing that average is what we are getting here. So again, this is very informative insights which we are getting, that this is the average sales, which is 394, and which cities are crossing, which are the more bigger contributor. So these are the bigger contributor, but these cities are below the average, right? So that is how you can analyze this particular business problem.